Ciao. Get you nervous? Hey, yo.
Yo,
Yo.
what's the word? I got
Yo.
a very, very, very special episode. It's well set. It's episode 100. I
100
got the gang I started with me in the building. I
all
got
day.
Kayla Martinez with me.
Hey.
I got Uncle Free with
You
me.
already know.
We about to have this about to be one of the ones. We calling this the reunion episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like it was important to celebrate this with the people that I started it with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And love is love. And I just wanted to, make this one a special one for the people, for the listeners that been here from the start, that want to hear that original vibe. You know what I mean? Like let's bring them one back. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And we visuals. Don't leave that out.
It's
I mean,
official. We are home. We are back, and it feels so good
Yeah.
to be here.
And we took a small hiatus between 99 and 100 due to the fact it was cameras that had to be bought. It was different things that needed to be set up. It's elaborate shit going on in here. It's like 4 cameras running right now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Guys, wild cameras. It's definitely like a movie set. Are we at Tyler Perry?
Yeah,
I feel like we at Tyler Perry studio.
Look, the last thing I wanted to do was to come back and be a one camera bozo. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at other setups and I was like, yo, the difference between somebody that's valid and somebody that's looking like an amateur is the one camera vibe. I'm like, we can't do this no more.
Yeah, we're official. It's official.
Let's take it up to new heights, B.
Nah, it look lit. It looks real situated. It's definitely official.
Yeah, I mean, so what's good, B? What y'all been up to, man? Where y'all been at, B?
You want to go?
Go ahead, Free. Tell us.
I just came back. Well, I really just came back off a trip like last week, regular shit. We still doing that. Still traveling, still changing locations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did Cozumel this time. I did Playa del Carmen and then with a mix of Cozumel. I was going back and forth on the ferry, if you're familiar, regular shit. It was a good thing. Good little, sneaky link, whatever you want to call it. I did the ATVs, and I was snorkeling for the first time. Almost died. You know what I
mean? Yeah, I don't not play with no snorkeling, B.
Nah, that shit was fire though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was looking on the water, I was like, yo, is the sharks gonna pop up? But they didn't pop up. It was just me on my Aquaman shit, aqua free. So that was lit. Yeah, I know my daughter. She about to be 3. I had I think I announced the pregnancy like on like episode 8 or 9, and now like
you did.
She's 2.5, so she's grown talking shit. Running around. She about to be in daycare.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah, so it's me and my baby moms don't have no issues. We're gonna get into that later, but that's
extremely
shout
to co-parenting. Shout to co-parenting.
Nah, I'm gonna give y'all word. I gotta give y'all this one. Like, she called me the other day, like, yo, you know what I mean? You wanna pull up? I'm about to go on a date. I was like so happy that she's going on a date.
Yeah, please somebody take you off my hands.
I was like, yo, I hope he treats you really amazing, and I'm like, I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yeah,
you know
I hope it's awesome.
If you need to do something afterward, I'm like, extend the date, do what you gotta do. Like, I felt like relieved, like happy for her.
But don't get crazy. You're gonna be tight if she move a nigga in a spot.
I was just about to say that. I don't want to be in a rush future situation where it's like, I pull up and he's playing with my daughter. Like, let's not get really crazy. But, like, if you need some dick on the side, you want to freak off and, like, do that over there, like, you could do that. Like, I'm supporting that. But, like, we're not going to get to the movie then. Not yet. Like, let's just wait a second.
All right. Now it's freedom with parameters,
and you know that legally, if she gets married, that your daughter can take his last name.
What? Yeah. That's I think now they gotta adopt you or something.
That's a real thing because he's head of households.
That's nasty.
I didn't know that. That's disgusting.
That's super
disgusting. She'll stay a Freeman. Yeah, that's really good.
Oh no, for sure. If I have a baby father and I get married, my new man, my kid's name is getting changed.
What if your baby mom
changing them?
What if your baby moms go Spanish nigga and try to Spanish wash your history, the history of your daughter?
Or some shit. Have a whole bunch of fucking Ortez's.
Chavez,
try to Spanish wash the history of your seed, bro.
That shit happened to my man's. Like, he going through that. He got a Spanish baby moms. She stepped off and she got a Spanish baby father, and like he's super raising.
He's like, it's my family now.
Like, he's super Chaco.
Hold that, Chico.
Chico, for sure. I'll be raising. What you been up to, Kayla?
Kayla, what's poppin'? What you been doing?
It's been a minute. I officially turned 30.
You old and wise.
I'm 30. I'm old and I'm wise.
But ain't you like a movie mogul now?
I am definitely a movie mogul now. But before we get there, my 30 transition has been beautiful because I embraced 30. Okay. And what I realized is that's where women kind of mess up. You know, like, they don't respect the change. Like, you want to be a young girl forever. I don't want to be a young girl forever. Yeah. I'm ready to be a grown woman. For real. You know? So that transition has been beautiful. I have, yes, indulged in my career. I accept my career. Mm-hmm. I now do everything with intention and with purpose.
Oh, that's dope.
You know, I don't drink alcohol anymore.
What?
The last time I had liquor was on my 30th birthday.
You drink That's wine? Crazy.
I don't drink wine. I don't drink champagne. I don't drink any alcohol.
That's crazy.
I don't even crave it. Like, I'm genuinely over
the liquor.
Alcohol. Like, even when I smell it, it just feels irresponsible. Like,
smells like irresponsibility.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm still getting saucy. Not super saucy, but still getting saucy.
It doesn't even hit me. I mean, it hits different. If I drink all day, the next day I'm shut down for 24 hours straight. 24 hours straight, I can't do shit.
The hangovers at this age is ridiculous.
Yeah. It's different. Back in the day when I was 22, I could be out in Miami, no sleep, drinking all night, never stopping, drugs. Not no more.
I don't always get them, but when I do get hangovers, it's pretty brutal. I ain't gonna lie.
It's different.
That means you went a little, like you went super hard.
That's definitely not for me.
It usually means you went super duper hard and you was wilding, over wilding. You know what I'm saying? So, are we gonna get into the spicy? Like, can we get into the spice? The people want to know. Streets want to know what happened. Like, why did the cash break apart?
Yo, it's so crazy.
Why did the go left?
It's so funny because why Shorty asked me the other day, she was like, "Yeah, I went on the page and I didn't see her name anymore." I'm like, "Damn." This nigga is crazy. He definitely took names off the page.
Nah, I definitely took that.
He took the name off the page. So
after a while, it's like, yo, what am I doing? What are we doing here? Like,
I just felt like niggas have laid enough foundation. Yes, that shit fucked me up, and I had to felt like I had to remove my shit. My hell, because I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have this shit, and then I looked at the page, and it's just still Rich 86.
Yeah, I felt like niggas is. I'm like, yo, you no longer a host, B. It's over. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we got fired.
Step off.
Yeah, he basically niggas got fired. We
weren't consistent enough, and we were fired. And
I got fired. I'm gonna tell you how I got fired. It was an episode, and this nigga, he was like going at my neck because he was like, "Yo, you not throwing it in the story." But my argument was like, "Yo, I felt like with us just going story promo, like we had the niggas that was going checking off my story already was checking in. Like we had a reoccurring fan base. So my thing was like in my head it was like, we still got to, you know what I mean? See, it's other things we got to do." Namely, spend more money to us to get to the next level. But it was fucking me up. I was sad for a day when I see my name taken off the page. I'm like, damn, Rich, like,
why he got fired for
you
not
know what I'm
saying?
The nigga fired me and removed the name, and niggas keep asking me like, yo, you come. I'm like, yo, niggas gonna be back soon. Like,
I mean, I ain't removed the name the day we felt like
relax,
time went by, a couple episodes went by, and it's like, yo, all right, let's not confuse people about what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro kept it moving. Like, I kept it moving on, bro. He pissed me off for the last time. Like that's how I felt. Like, I'm like, yo,
okay,
I still got the clips on my bio though, on my page.
Like but what you don't know is like, yo, you might say, oh, bro, the story overlap, whatever. I didn't give a fuck about it. All I cared was it took me 7 hours to make that clip. It took me 7 hours to edit that clip, and this nigga ain't post that shit, and I'm tight. Like that's all I'm thinking. Like, yo, it took me all day to make this shit. Be like, this nigga's not respecting the work I'm putting into this shit. Like,
I can see
that shit just made me tight.
I see.
You know
and another thing I want to add is that I don't think people realize this was really like a full-time job.
This shit takes a lot.
It consumed us because even when we're not filming, even though filming takes hours, we would have to meet up 3 times a week. The editing process, the brainstorming ideas, all of it takes so much effort, and it's hard to do this and
do other shit.
It's not really paying our bills in the beginning, you know.
Yeah. So
it's like it's hard to do this and still be yourself and still have your family and have children and have a job. Like it was heavy. Yeah,
for sure.
So, but you know,
I don't think any of us really knew the commitment.
We didn't know
at first. Like the first year, like we only did like 15, 16 episodes.
Right.
Like the commitment is crazy. Linking up 3 people every time is crazy. Just
getting 3 people to link.
Getting 3 people in a room is hard work. You know what I'm saying?
Much less getting guests.
Yeah. Then at the time
we didn't. When I'm traveling.
Yeah, we didn't have too much of our own stuff. We We gotta pay. We gotta pay other people to do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
what up, Cheese?
That's
Cheese.
You know what I mean? Cheese was raping us. You know what I mean? Cheese was raping us.
I like Cheese's clips. Cheese. I still like your clips, B. I liked your little promo clips. Remember when them promo clips he would do? Like when the episode, them shit was fire, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Cheese did a good job with the promo clips.
Cheese is good work. His turnaround times was dirt.
Turnaround time was disgusting.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas would be like 3-4 days.
You know
like niggas would be like, yo, Cheese is. He'd be like, yo, it's crazy.
The same thing. Cheese was busy. He has right now.
Exactly.
Cheese is working in the metaverse right
exactly.
now.
You got
in the metaverse.
You had to put in the effort to vertically integrate. Or it was like, yo, this shit here. Like you got to put up the money. And this shit is expensive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going on YouTube just to see what cameras to get. The camera just bands. It's like, all right. You know
As
what I
we
mean?
sit here, I'm sure bro done spent a few thousand just on the equipment that's in front of us. Like, everybody had to get new phones. Like, you know what I mean? I think I remember when I got the new phone, whatever. I was still around for that. But it's new camera work. Obviously, the laptop, multiple mics, like lights. We got an assistant in the background. Shout out to Sipsy. She holding it down. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
So, like much less 3 is really 4. Like, so really, a podcast is like a TV show. Like, I tell niggas,
we need a whole production. We have a producer who lives in Virginia.
More and more podcasts have become like whole TV productions. You know what I'm saying?
Production.
And then now, like the effort it took to get like, all right, now we here from now on in the visual. Motherfuckers would not understand the work it took to even get this far. Like, shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit is definitely crazy. It's definitely a exercise in patience and persistence and consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, you know, the door's always open. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas wasn't gonna miss the 100th episode.
Yeah, I never been in a vibe where it's like, yo, I never want them to touch the mic over here ever again in history. Like, I never had that type of energy for y'all. It was like, yo, I'm just gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? The door's always open. They want to be regular drop-ins here and there. You know what I'm saying? That's like you called me the other day, Free. You was like, yo, when you recording again, I want to do the next episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shit like that.
Saying? Like, I got shit because I feel like I got a lot to talk about.
You still got shit you want to get off your chest.
That's the beauty of what we do. We're so opinionated, which is why we did this, and I always have so much. I always think to myself, I really want to go on We're All Set with that.
Yeah, it be part of the reason why I don't like yo, I can't stop doing this shit just off the strength that I enjoy so much getting my shit off my chest. Yeah. It's damn near like a therapy session. Like, yo, I gotta tell the world how I feel about this shit, B.
And you'd be surprised how many people, when things happen, they want to come and hear what we have to say about it. We're so strongly opinionated. It's like, I knew Kayla was gonna feel me on that. Like, you know,
people tell me that, like, yo, I like your perspective on shit, bro. Like, y'all look at things from different perspectives, whether it's street shit or educated shit or whatever it may be. The perspective y'all give on shit is unique. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy being that unique perspective, and I enjoy doing this shit, boy. I enjoy kicking my shit.
Absolutely.
Nah, facts.
But now let's get into the fuckery of the world, B. Let's get into the episode, B. Russia's wilding. Your man Putin dropping 1 million bombs. Biden gave Ukraine $15 billion to mad Nazis. What's going on?
What's going on is that y'all niggas voted for Biden, and I'm sick of it. I told y'all not to vote for Biden before. I feel like if Trump was in play, like, should it be a little different?
Wow, what would he have done different?
Putin respect Trump.
Putin respects Trump. Putin would have never did none of that.
Handle. Niggas wasn't used to Trump. Like, he wasn't like a political puppet. He was the first. Niggas never seen nothing like Trump before become president. So, like, he had a good relationship with Putin. Them niggas was on line one. Putin tell Biden SMD. Now, everybody talking about the gas prices. Like, gas prices is right. Biden don't got an insight for that. He just gave Ukraine $13 billion. I don't really give a fuck what's going on in Ukraine because a lot of the militias that's fighting with Ukraine, they are neo-Nazis. We can get into that if you want to. And they don't really like black people. They not treating black people right. So, like, I've been telling niggas from the jump, this not our fight. Like, y'all niggas donated 13, however much to Ukraine. But, like, if you go through Africa and all the countries, them niggas is getting pillaged and raped in all types of war-torn countries.
United States just dropped bombs on Somalia.
We ain't help out Haiti yet. Like, it's like what are we doing? Like, we help out the white niggas, but we don't help out the black people. So it's like, that's where I'm at with it. I don't fuck Biden, man.
The United States just dropped bombs on Somalia while everybody was talking about pray for Ukraine.
But y'all talking about gas, like everything's up. Like since Boy came in office, like I was in Whole Foods yesterday, I got 5 things. The shit was $93.
Listen,
it's like
the grocery store is
crazy.
Yeah.
But I think inflation is inevitable.
It is inevitable.
Not at this rate though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But like if we all should have knew
Air Force Ones is 110. They used to be 80.
If anybody knows the principle of economics, you know for a fact that if you start printing money at an alarming rate and just giving money away for free. Like, that's just economics.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's basic economics. Money is based on scarcity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you thought they was going to print $1,400 and give all y'all niggas $1,400 and prices wasn't going to go up?
Yeah, like it's just goofy.
Jordan 1s is $250. And when I was in 11th grade, when I got the black and red joints, they was $80 for 2/5. I remember that. Dr. just had the black and red shits. And I had the black and blue. 80 cash. They want $215 for the same shoe.
Yeah, B.
With less fire materials. Like, what are we talking about?
Some Prada American Cup is like a stack right now.
It's basically a stack.
That's a $400 shoe.
I got a pair just recently as a gift. Shout to, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't want to go in there and spend that, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather buy some stock. That's the only thing I can say. Like, my portfolio was so egregious right now, and I'm blaming Biden too. Like, my shit is down like 70% in the last 2 months because I'm heavy on a lot of tech stocks, and them shit is just getting beat the fuck to shit.
Yeah, that's over.
But
that nigga said that's over.
I'm done. I already questioned it, and then I was up. It failed me. I'm done.
Nah.
That's not done.
This is the time to accumulate.
We're not gonna promote that.
This is the time to accumulate.
It's the time to accumulate, like we said. Like while shit is on sale, it's the time to grab it. Cause at the end of the day, we're not gonna stay in the dirt forever. Like we're America. Like they're gonna figure it out.
$5,000. I know that $5,000 isn't a lot of money.
It's a lot,
but it was enough to take a dumbass L. Like that could have been a cute little down payment on something.
It's a lot when the average black family only has $14,000 worth of net worth combined. You know what I mean?
You know what? Really quick, that's true.
That is true.
And I don't think I realized how much like people are poor.
People are poor.
You know,
oh
like,
shit.
We don't realize
people are poor.
People's fathers, a lot of people's fathers don't have $1,400 in their savings account.
People not for sure. They said the average
is a thing.
They said the average for like the average black males that has $500.
I believe that. Like that's like where they stay.
That's where it's at.
It's mind blowing if you think about it, but I think that we don't realize most people are poor.
Niggas never been nowhere.
No.
I don't know if my grandma never went out the country. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, never.
Like, never.
Nobody has passports.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? So sometimes, like, as much as niggas complain, like, niggas is blessed too.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
And you really forget it. Because, you know, if you're not in that realm, we don't really live in the hood no more, so you don't really see it. So
it's definitely not. Yeah, niggas in the hood is struggling, bitch. It's 10 times more poor people than there's niggas with money. And I know they going through it. When you got to pay $6 a gas for gallon, it's crazy. I was just with somebody, and, like, I ain't gonna lie, I be tight with my gas. So, like, sometimes I'll just throw, like, 10, 15. I don't give a fuck what the price is. Like, this is all y'all niggas getting from me until I fly and refill up. And, like, I was with Shorty, and I threw some light in her shit, and she got, like, an attitude, like, nah, like, you gotta double that up. I'm like, damn, I gotta put a whole 45 pack in your joint. Like, a dub used to be regular. Like, I thought a dub was commendable. Like, if we going somewhere, I throw a little dub in your shit. I'm cool.
$20 in my gas tank?
A little dub. I ain't tell you to take.
When gas is $4.80
that was a waste of us pulling over this motherfucker.
When gas is $4.80, you got a dub? That's like 4 or 5 gallons?
You need to...
I was just saying, like, I throw the dub in.
Is that a hybrid? Is that a hybrid? What we doing?
Hey, what she driving?
Like,
clearly, I was in the wrong since I had to throw another dub in because it was attitude. Like, I got cursed. I'm like, yeah, I just throw dub with regular shit. But I be tight with my shit. You know what I mean? I be putting 89 in the Jeep. Gas went up, I'm back to 87. Fuck you talking about. And that's just, it takes 87. But 89 is better for the engine. But I'm not going to get them niggas 6 a joint. Like, when I could, you know what I mean? But what I do recommend, though, if you go, like, up 85, like, North Pearls, Duluth area, like, you still might catch some shit for 380. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to go outskirts.
I'm about to say, you got to go back road.
You got to go back dirt road type shit off the highway. Don't go nowhere near the highway. Go, like, 2 miles in. You're going to find some shit
I don't even look because I feel like it's out of my control.
You just got to pay regardless, right?
I have to go to work.
Yeah.
And it has to be something convenient, and I just have to keep going.
I just go Quick Trip.
It just hurts, but there's nothing you can really do.
I just know Quick Trip is most likely the cheapest gas.
Yeah.
So I just go to Quick Trip every time. Like, fuck it, I'm locked in over here.
Copy.
For real.
Where's the scammers with the gas? Like, jeez Louise.
Yeah, Where's the scammers at,
niggas don't slam gas tanks anymore. Like, that's not a thing. That used to be a thing. Niggas used to have half-price gas tanks. I don't know what's going on. In this climate, that would be an awesome hustle.
An amazing hustle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
We're not encouraging scamming. We are not.
I'm encouraging whatever nigga can do.
I encourage, don't get locked up. You know what I mean? Whatever you got going on.
Like, don't get locked up.
Go legit. It's 2022. No one's into
I mean, try your best to go legit for sure. Try your best, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we're not encouraging the black man.
Have you on to try your best.
Try your best, that ass.
Have you on to try your best.
Do, bro. Like, build your shit up, you know what I mean? Whatever way it works. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of crazy propaganda that's influencing the masses, what's going on with Kanye and Kim?
I don't like how they portraying my man Ye. He just want his family back. Some shit is a little egregious how he moving on the gram, but like, I mean,
it's him.
I feel him though. I don't want my daughter at 8 on TikTok. Like, fuck is she doing on the top for? Like, making weird shit, doing weird shit. Like, she don't have to do that at this age. Like, I feel him on that. And niggas is like, why he going social media? Like, maybe for Ye and the way that family operates, like that might be the only way they could get through to Kim, because like, they care about their brand so much. Like, everything is about branding for them. Like, everything they do is about their brand, especially Kim. So, I'm sure she don't want to look like the baby moms, the bitter baby moms that looks wicked. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like he feel like I got to go there with it just to get any type of results. Because when I just call her on the regular, he might be getting curved. And I don't want to take sides with it. And I don't think Kanye would ever, like, harm the mother of his child. Like, But, you know, there's a lot of people who feel like he's going about it the wrong way. As a woman, how do you feel like Kanye's going about it? Do you feel like he's doing too much?
You know what? Even though I'm going through my healing, I'm still in that space where that resonates as love to me.
Okay.
And I know that it may not, but it would make me feel like he loves me. Like he just
Damn,
loves
bro.
me.
You
And it's
like
just I like when
out.
a man doesn't give up. So it would make me feel like he loves
really
me.
trying.
You
Nah,
know,
bro,
he's
that
really
shit is
trying.
wild toxic,
It only gets confusing because of all of the women that he's dating. But even that is only like him trying to get back at her.
Yeah, he's just trying to fill up the space.
So I think what she should feel more than anything is, besides his mental health issues, that man is in love with you, you know, and that feels good. If he was saying fuck her and he was long gone off with the next bitch and didn't care, that's what's heartbreaking to me.
Copy. So you're okay with his tactics?
I'm not okay with it, but I do see how it would make me go, oh, I'm worthy.
Mentally scarring his children, like.
Oh my god! But
like,
I mean, Hollywood children, do they ever have a chance? I mean, it's
But
tricky
have
for
you
like
them.
he's seeing his daughter. He's seeing his ex-wife put his daughter in the family business of treason.
Yeah.
At 8.
It's
Like,
disgusting.
Yeah, it's sad.
Like, what are we like? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's so sad.
It's both sides are fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, the fact Kanye's doing this shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's definitely like probably emotionally scarring his children all crazy. But the fact that Kim is like allowing the like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. Like, what are you doing on TikTok with your daughter and emo?
Well, let's be clear. All children are on TikTok. Girl. TikTok is the way of the world right now.
For like 15-year-olds,
we're judging
7-8-year-olds.
We're judging them because
TikTok
they have
has an age limit. Like, you're supposed to be 12 or something.
Yeah,
but it's a new
12.
day. It's a new day and age. So all the young
it?
kids are doing it. I think that why it matters to her is because the world is watching North. As opposed to like my niece, nobody follows Ari, you know, so we don't care what she puts on there. But North is being followed by the world, and that's why it's sensitive.
Listen, in Kim's defense, like I feel like I might have seen like LeBron James' wife and her daughter, like they might have posted them doing dances together, some shit like that. But I don't really know if like that's her account or like maybe she just was in the video. But like I feel him like it's like we gotta draw the line somewhere. He don't want his daughter being exposed to that. You gotta respect that. And as the man, you're supposed to be leading a family. He probably going through it like, damn, like I don't even have no control over what my children are doing. Like
but see,
my black children.
Okay, can I say something? Can I say something? When a black man decides to step out of his household, that's what happens with that. Like you have to hold fast to your family while you're in it, because once you're gone, you lose all that control. You're not controlling my house. I mean, this is Skeet's house now. So he's raising these children with me. When you stepped out, you can't hold that position from
it's
you
crazy
and your girlfriend's
house.
It's
crazy to me that he's all of a sudden coming at them on some godless shit, white godless, blah blah blah. It's like, bro, you married, like you was rocking with them for mad long. Like now all of a sudden they're this white godless family that are destroying your black kids.
You know how when you break up with your ex, you start calling out all their weaknesses.
Yeah,
you be like and he was broke. It's like, but you were with him, so stop. But you know, that's what people
don't do that.
Yeah, like what? Like, bro, you dragging it.
So, what you feel like Richie going overboard? Like he's wilding? He's dangerous?
I feel like, yeah,
it's giving goofy.
I feel like she shouldn't be putting his personal conversations on the internet.
Yeah, like, that's a lot.
But that's easy to say, you guys. He's dealing with a lot of emotion and a lot of trauma. This is a big life change for him. So it's hard for him to adapt. We're talking about someone who's clearly mentally unstable. You know, like
he said,
he went through a lot. I think with the death of his mother, he never was the same. And I think that we're talking about, not to call him like a mental retard or anything, but we're talking about someone who's just not all the way here with us. So we can't really judge him. We should kind of like.
Maybe he's just sad. Like I don't even want to just keep putting the mental health shit on Ye, because like maybe he really upset.
He's sad. That's what I'm saying. It's emotion.
Crazy,
I don't think he's crazy.
He's just really upset. Like,
and I think men do it all the time.
I would be upset if I'm Kanye, the biggest black billionaire rap artist, and my wife is going with Pete Davidson. You see the shit he be doing, weird shit with Machine Gun Kelly, like with his drawers. Like I don't want that around my daughter either. And niggas was just talking about that. Like if I don't like, I want my baby mother to be happy and move on, but I don't want her just be having a weirdo around either.
But that's not your call. When you left your family,
you definitely
you
abandoned
lost
his family.
that.
Like, bro, you spun off to Wyoming for like 8 months in a row. Like, mad weird shit.
Sweetheart.
You clearly
you
wasn't putting no dick in your wife. Like, my nigga, you dropped the ball and you left a nigga the ball to put dick in your wife, bro.
Period.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you blew it, my nigga.
I think that's what hurt the most.
You were being a fucking weirdo. You were running around being weird as fuck, going everywhere without your fucking family. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden, when your wife is like, bro, I'm taking dick, bro, step off. Now all of a sudden there's this big public outcry how much you love your fucking kids and shit. Bro, you had mad fucking time to spend fucking time with your fucking kids, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What the
and
fuck
now
are you
over
talking
here like,
about?
I want to see
you
them.
see them fucking making Jesus songs in fucking Wyoming when you could have been hanging out with your fucking kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that should have asked
But
backwards.
doesn't Kanye sound familiar? Like this is exactly what
He's a
happens in our
typical nigga.
household.
Yeah.
And let me not say niggas because I think white people go through this too.
I mean, I don't know any white people as much, so I can't like. You know what I mean? Like,
they definitely go through psycho shit.
I speak to the black experience.
But I think a lot of men do it. So even if you're off on a business trip, you're neglecting your family. Yeah. And then when you decide to, dip off with your mistress, you're abandoning your wife.
Fact.
And now when she moves on to find love, you can't walk in and go, I don't like how he walks. It's like that's not up to you anymore. This is my life and you chose not to be here.
Yeah.
And I think
I don't like how he walks is crazy.
I mean,
Like, bro went and built a comp.
Peter
like,
said he's in his wife with his. I ain't gonna lie. When they released the text messages, that was kind of crazy.
In bed with your wife, bro.
In bed with your wife.
I gotta hit you with one jab. You've been volleying me to the public.
He has been violating him for a long time.
Yeah, I got a jab for you. Boom, right there in your chest.
Yeah, that hurt my chest.
In bed with your wife. Fuck you talking about?
If a nigga texts me like, "Oh, I'm in bed with your baby mom," even though I don't have no ties to her, like I still feel.
Because he worded it in a way to tell you SMD.
Yeah, it was an SMD without saying SMD.
With the picture,
it's a way to be like
with the picture. Right? It was like a selfie of him.
Yeah,
in
it's in the bed.
You couldn't see her, but you know the vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but then Kanye tried to retort back, well, who's watching the kids? I felt
who gives a fuck? We got nannies. We're rich as fuck, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Who's watching the kids is crazy.
He's trying to make shit about the kids, bro. Like, it's too late to make shit about the kids, bro.
He did invite him. Skeet invite him to the one-on, right? At least like you could come to the private room. Let's chop it up.
I'm here with your kids. Like, I mean, I'm here with your kids, bro. Like, what you gonna do? Like, let's chop it up.
You know what's scary though? Right before all this happened, it was that picture of them, like it was Ye, it was Kim, and it was Skeet, and then somebody else, Kid Cudi or somebody. But they were all hanging out like friends, and they're all in the picture like family. And then not too long later, now he's fucking your wife. Like
that's how that goes. There's a picture of
that scares me. It's like it could be the people right around you, and you never.
There was a picture of J-Lo, Mark Anthony, and A-Rod, and then right after her and Mark Anthony broke up, A-Rod slid right in.
That bothers me.
Listen, 98% of bitches gonna fall to the nearest dick, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nearest
they fall onto the nearest dick. I mean, the next nearest supportive, decent, halfway. Motherfucker that's valid, that's who they go to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially for a married woman, you gotta understand her social circle is small.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She doesn't know a bunch of single men. You know what I mean? It's a couple men that was around the friendship, around the relationship or whatever. That's usually the nigga it's always a nigga right there in your circle that's like, damn, bro, you cheating on your bitch again, bro. Like, your bitch is amazing, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
not your bitch is amazing.
Like, it's always that nigga in the circle, bro. Like, it's always the nigga staring at you. Like, that's regular, bro.
Every time I've gone through a breakup, I've been shocked to see how many of his friends reach out to me. And I'd be shocked by how many men do it in the midst of my relationship. You know, like your friends.
Some niggas be blatant, or some niggas might throw like fake comfort. You know what I mean? Some niggas be blatant. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's unbelievable.
I don't want none of my niggas done because I just be like, I don't want to go after them. Like,
I don't even look at.
Like I'm all set. Some niggas don't got morals and codes because I be like, there's a lot of bitches out, but like I don't think Pete and Kanye they ain't grow up together. Like that might have just been a quick photo out.
Yeah,
you know what I
mean, we live in the same
neighborhood.
No, you got my mans like that. Like we live in the same neighborhood. We might know each other. Like,
yeah, but I'm still hitting your joint. There's
like,
a possibility. I'm sorry.
Keep it so like just because I know a nigga don't mean I'm not gonna clap his bitch. Like,
yeah, it's not wrong. I'm just saying.
We gotta draw a line. Like everybody's not your outside of close friends. It's anything can go, bro.
You gotta be my man's man for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm just super not touching your bitch. Like you gotta be one of my niggas for real.
Yeah,
I get that, but it's just that.
But if it's just like we smoked the blunt and you was on the same block, she's up for grabs.
It just sucks.
Especially if your bitch tosses box in the air.
She's a box tosser.
Tosses box in the air.
She's open box, bro. I'm supposed to not dunk this
That's
shit.
That's the new shit. Is she a box tosser or not?
Fuck.
The fuck is going on?
Because some niggas bitches is out here ooping they box, bro.
In a one-on-one, who you got? Ye or Pete? They was to shoot the fair one.
I think Ye been working out.
He been working out, right?
Yeah,
I think Ye been doing some push-ups.
He got low center of gravity.
He got a girth. That's what I'm saying. He got some girth for the pause. Like I don't know if it's muscle, but he got
like
enough
5'7". I feel like he, you know what I mean, wrestling
like,
down.
I don't know if he is big enough.
Center of gravity, give him some Greco-Roman wrestling or some shit. You know what I mean? Like
if he lost to Pete in the fight, that would be like Jesus.
Pete Davidson is a heroin addict. Like
you can't lose to Fiend.
I don't think
but he might not feel the strip. But fiends don't really be feeling nothing. Like you might just be beating on Pete. He start laughing.
He might be a numb fiend.
He be like, I don't feel it.
He might be one of them crazy numb fiends. You could beat him up to his face, be bloody and shit.
He just laugh at you.
Nah, that nigga creep you out. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm like, oh, you got it, bro.
Start spitting blood at you and shit.
Yeah, like.
Can
You
can
got it,
we
P.
Like Gangrel, one of them niggas.
Yeah.
can we move on to Ye's accomplishments though? Like now that we've bashed
I like
him,
the documentary.
We didn't
Was
bash
fire.
him.
the
kept it cool.
documentary
Was elite.
The documentary was motivational. It was so inspiring. Like I'm inspired. I mean, to sit there for him to have that footage was unbelievable. It was mind blowing.
Shout out to what's his name?
Cootie.
And he got $30 million from Netflix.
And he deserved it.
Can I keep it tall?
Go ahead.
That nigga was annoying me, yo.
Who, Cootie?
The Cootie nigga's
Hey,
annoying.
his voice didn't really match his look. I was
Because
confused.
What you didn't like about him?
I came here to watch a Kanye documentary. Why the fuck am I looking at you so much? Why the fuck am I hearing about your life so much, bro?
I mean, he had to give you a little something.
Well, he was giving it from his perspective.
Yeah, but I didn't care. Like
it was like outside looking
like that
in from
whole
Kanye's
time
friends.
period when like he wasn't talking
When
to
he was
Kanye.
beefing with
And it was like giving me his daughter. It's like, yo, I don't.
Oh yeah,
care.
yeah.
I don't care about.
I forgot
you.
how much I hated that part.
I do not care that you like you're just the nigga with the camera that was with
on
Kanye,
the flip side though. I was happy to see like, all right, well, what else did you work on? Like, and then he worked on the what's the name, John Legend.
The quick,
shit.
I did, but
I
don't care though. Like this is about Kanye. I don't care about nothing you got going on. He tried to
He's
slip in.
affiliated with Kanye.
But look, he tried to slide in a documentary about himself inside Kanye's documentary.
Like a little joint.
No, fam.
He had to give you a little something.
No, I don't care about nothing you got going on, Cootie. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give Cootie the pass. Only why. Remember when in the first episode when Kanye came back to Chirac when he was like bubbling and then his mans and them had made a diss track and then he ran down on him. Cootie was like, "That's the type of shit that get niggas hurt and all that." Yeah. I respect like he holding his mans down. So like I get what you're saying. There might have been a lot of Cootie. But I felt like for him being there from the trenches,
way too much Cootie. and then my thing was right. I felt like it was a lot of dishonesty, low key, right? So you just had a silent disconnect from Kanye for 9 years. It wasn't no words that happened, no nothing. Why he left you at the crib. Like I feel like
they said he was going through it though.
I feel like something happened to why he left you at the crib, son. Some words got to change. There's a reason why he left you at the crib. And then when you get back in the fold, right?
Remember the award show and he kept like calling him by the other name and he felt some type of way.
But that was after he was already had been dubbing him though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that was the first time you had seen him in a while. Yeah.
So then Kanye came back Hollywood, calling him the wrong name, big SMD vibes. I get that. But crazy. Then it was crazy when he got back into the fold later when Kanye was like married and shit, grown, older Kanye. They never really so y'all just never had a whole conversation about the fact like you never talked to him about why the fuck did he keep it moving on you for 8 years?
I mean, you just said you answer. You don't really care, or do you care about Cootie?
Right,
but that would have been a fire conversation to have on the documentary.
Like, as far as like what really happened,
you know what I'm saying? And also, I felt like
he was so happy to be back.
He was happy to be back.
He was so thirsty to be back in the loop.
He was just happy to be back in the fold.
And then I felt like when he was back in the fold, Kanye's best moments, he kept cutting the camera off. Like, I don't want to show Kanye in
that light when he was talking to the real estate niggas.
Really talking his
he was
shit
going.
right
it was starting to get a little like I felt him, but for the average viewer, that might have been like, oh, Kanye's unhinged. Like it might have been too much.
I like unhinged Kanye. That's my favorite Kanye.
I do too on some Gemini shit. But everybody looks at it. White people look at it like, oh, he's just bugging out. You know what I mean? So I felt him with that. Like I don't want to give y'all all of that. You know what I'm saying?
But
he's just happy to be here.
But I felt, but that documentary gave great insight into like how motherfuckers get on and keep it moving on everybody.
And what we learned,
like he was surrounded. Kanye was like surrounded by weird looking white people for like.
It got left. It started getting left.
Who were them people?
They're not the same people from Rockefeller days.
It's like blue haired, little fruity looking white boys and little lesbians.
And I don't like how niggas
creative.
Niggas is trying to say felt like Dame and them niggas ain't believing them, but I don't believe that. I feel like at first it's like you make the beats, like we gotta see what's what.
Yeah, you can't go that hard and believe in every single person, every single intern in the room. Like that's just not how that works.
Across Dame plate, Young Steph was lit at the time.
Dumb shit. They had a lot going on. And then the fact that, like, Dame said, okay, I see what you did with Through the Wire. I'm going to check in. We're going to go deal now.
Yeah.
Like, you took an extra step. You believed in yourself, so now I'm going to believe in it even more.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You put him on Pay the Full soundtrack. Like, let's stop the fake narrative. Like, oh, Dame didn't believe. Like, there's a lot going on. But he signed him, did he not?
No,
fuck?
I think Dame was the only one that was
willing
to give him a
deal. Because Ho was really like, yeah, we might give him a verse.
Like, yo, I'll let you get a verse. You keep on asking me for verse.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it's like.
And Big's face was like, yo, SMD. Every time he came around talking
quiet.
about music,
Biggs was
rap
like quiet.
Anything. Like, yo, Biggs was like, yo, only street niggas at the Rock, bro. Stop it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, for real. Did you listen to Donda 2 yet? Did you get the stem player?
Nah, hell no.
Nobody got the new music device. We listen to
It
his
wasn't
new
that
album.
deep for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know it came out.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like, one of the homies got that shit. That shit is fire, though. He was like, yo, you could, like, strip the music part and just listen to the audio. Like,
oh, that's cool.
You
and
can
that's
do different shit with the,
I like
with the
that
joint.
He is a creative. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, you could, like, act like you make the joint. Like, I mean, like, you could just play the sounds or you could just play the audio.
So, Donda 2 is out? Like,
yeah, it's if you got STEM.
That's weird, though. Now it's like, yo, your shit is out, but not really out. Like, it's not playing nowhere.
You see,
like,
it's not like Billboard said he's not, they can't chart it because of the way he released it.
And he's not even, like, promoting it. Like, he just running around with Trish.
Yeah.
And arguing.
You got a young Trish that look like him, but younger with less bodies. What you talking about?
Do she got less bodies?
Right, I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to be ruined. I'm a lady.
She's a known run through. What are you talking about?
Damn.
I know her. I call her history, bro. She ran through, bro.
Oh, it's pretty ran through?
Yeah, it's pretty ran through. Lit nigga ran through, though, so I guess it don't count, technically, in your bodies. Like when you get ran through by lit niggas, it's like, shorties don't count that in the bodies. Like, if you had more than 10 million, it don't count.
So Kanye got the most famous baby mama drama. I don't have no baby mama drama. I'm happy.
Salute to you.
You know what I mean?
Salute
Shout out
to
to co-parent.
For skillfully procreating and choosing the right joint.
And I told, I ain't gonna lie, I had a talk with my baby moms. Like, I'm gonna say mother of my child because she don't even like baby mom's term. The mother of my child, I told her, I was like, I'm not gonna never yell at you. I'm not gonna call you out your name. Whatever, like, we disagree on, like, we're adults. We could communicate. That's crazy. And, like, we can figure it out. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, Free. I've known Free.
And I'm well ignorant.
Free, how long have I known Free? I've known
like
Free.
15 years.
Maybe longer.
Maybe longer.
To hear Free tell a woman that he's not gonna call her out her name.
Oh, okay, wait.
He's not gonna raise his voice at her.
That's where that's going.
Yo,
okay,
I'm shocked. I'm shocked right now. Like, I'm proud of Free. That is the biggest growth I've ever heard from one of my friends. Because Free was a very Free actually moved by the motto of these bitches respect disrespect. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That was his motto.
That was his motto.
That was his motto.
So to hear Free, like, he doesn't name all, he's not gonna raise his voice at it, to speak to her respectfully at all times, not call her name. Wow, that's amazing.
We have had no arguments. Like, I can honestly say I have had no arguments with the mother of my child at all. Like. Like, for real.
That is beautiful.
You know what I mean? Niggas I know that be going through it, like, be like, about to be like, I'm about to punch this bitch head off. Like, I haven't had one.
Yeah, and that's why
I got one nigga who can't even see his kid. Like, I can go.
That's the thing.
I can pull up to my baby mom's house when she's not even there, and like, I can go anytime I want. Like,
I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like if you flat out not allowed to see a seed, I feel like you're lacking. Like, you clearly are blowing it, and niggas be trying to act like. Bro,
yeah, because I can't imagine that. Like, you just, like, gave up. Like, what you mean you can't see a kid?
Well, sometimes, but a lot of times.
It gets goofy.
That's not true. Sometimes it is the women. And as a woman who dates men with baby moms, I have definitely experienced a lot of, like, behind the scenes. I get to see really what goes on and how that happens. I've seen a man really try his best and say, look, not you, just the kid. And women are really resistant to that when they're still in love or still in that space.
Yeah. Shorty could be a little spiteful and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, for her to totally be like, yo, you never gonna see a kid. I feel like that's like you not paying for shit.
It's because that's the only way she can control the situation. So it's like, mostly it's usually over money. If you're not paying this money or investing, then all I can do is take your kid from you. If I keep letting you get the kid, you'll never send the money. So it's the only way they have control over that situation, which is why it gets there.
Because I'm pretty sure if I wasn't sending no money and, like, she
something has to get cut off, right? Yeah. And that's all they really have for leverage.
It's that, and though too, like, niggas be playing that gray line. Like, if you keep hitting your baby moms,
you keep
like,
trying to throw content her when you
that
bored.
Shit it gets crazy. Like, I haven't fucked my baby moms damn near 2 years. Like, once we stop, like, and we still cool though, it's still regular. But when you try to, like, keep it going and maybe try to hit here and there, it gets dangerous.
And women are emotional creatures.
Yeah, you can't see
do that. Like, niggas will try to still throw dick in, but then go to their joint and then be like, oh, she won't let me see the kid. And then the baby moms like, what you mean? Like, what type of time we
Which
on?
is why I've decided that I no longer date men with children in this phase of my life.
When did you decide this?
I know. After 30, with my transition, I cut out rap music.
Do the men in your life
That nigga said rap music.
I cut out rap music. I don't listen to rap. I
ain't gonna lie. I was just in the car with Kayla, and she was playing, like, ocean water sounds. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Tranquility is key.
Become absolutely boring. Like, it used to be fun.
Ever since
playing
I turned
ocean
30,
water sounds, my nigga.
I don't listen to rap music. It's tainting to me. But yeah, also really.
Drill music is crazy.
So you pop out, you meet a nigga, and you be like, yo, do you have a seed? All right, I'm gonna step off.
So no, not that direct. I like to know the situation. Give me a rundown of what's going on, because depending on the child's age, depending on the type of woman, I don't like I don't want to use the word ghetto, but I can't think of like a proper term for ghetto, but I don't like ghetto baby mothers. Like anything that feels like a low vibration where she's like, anything where she's aggressive or she's yelling or she's on you or y'all fight, anything like that, I'm not going to be a part of that.
Ghetto.
Period.
That's ghetto.
But if it's a respectful situation where, especially if she's married and the co-parenting is there, I'm here for it. So I'll hear you out. But more than likely, it is probably going to be a no, and only because I don't have children. It doesn't really like coincide with my lifestyle. But I'm confident. I mean, I'm comfortable now saying it's just a no for me, and I'm going to just stand on it. I don't like dating men with children.
Okay.
I have.
If you do though, would you? I'm assuming you prefer like the child to be a little older.
For sure. Okay. And I want to be very clear. I love children, and I love their children, and I love their children like they're my own. I was in a relationship, and I mean, I love his kids. Like I love being around them, but it's just the dynamic with the adults that I just can't get with because it's distracting. You know, I just don't like it.
Fuck all that. I ain't
you
trying to
have
kids.
So also, I'm considering not having children.
Okay, like Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige is gonna. Who else? Vivica Give me this. Fox. Because I battle with this as a woman because you never hear women say it. Women are always like, you know, it's shunned upon in our community. But I like my life. I like being able to move on my own accord.
Vivica Fox was talking about. She was just like,
what did she say?
She was like, I got a lot going on.
I have a lot going on, and when I think about, I want to go live in Paris or I want to travel the world. I just want to do things where it's
Fox
hard.
Is like 60. It's over.
It's over. But she said she never even thought about it. Same thing with Mary J. Because I could see Mary J. Mary J. probably been on tour since what, 93? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, she had plenty of time to have a kid, but she just don't want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? They making excuses for shit they just don't want to. Like, Kayla said, yo, I like my life. I like how shit is moving. Don't like the responsibility. I want to just move around and have fun. Fuck this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel it.
And also, I read this book called The Conscious Parent and another book called The Awakened Family, both by Dr. Chef Ali. And she talked about what it takes to really be a conscious parent. Like, not to have kids, because having kids is easy, but to really be in tune with your children and to know what it is that they need from you. When a child is born, you are basically their life guide. So you're not there to tell them, you're going to play basketball because I like basketball, or you're going to go to this school because I went to this school. You're really there to stand behind them and like spot them. So anything they want to do, you just have to be supportive of it, you know? And I realized after reading that book, I'm not ready for that type of a commitment now that I'm conscious of it. You know, I know what's expected of me, and I take it so serious that it just feels like too much pressure, you know?
Yeah.
What if you get pregnant? You gonna
park it? You Spanish, you can't park it.
Yeah, it's against the rules.
Yeah. So I'm just really trying to not get there. Like I'm super safe. I'm super like cautious.
How are you cautious? You on birth control?
I'm on birth control. If I only have sex when I'm in committed relationships. Whoa. This is all part of my new transition. Ever since I turned 30, I'm really trying to become a new woman. Whoa. But I only date with intention. I only have sex with intention. I don't just lay in the bed and be like, I'm horny, I want to fuck. Like, I don't even feel that energy anymore. When I'm dating a man and I'm mentally into him, that's the only way that I can even, like, be there. You know?
That's real.
Okay, happy.
Yeah.
Real. That shit is a dub, though. Like, when you get certain ages, like, yo, the whole, like, fucks from just trying to get some random cheeks to fuck type shit.
That shit is too much.
That shit really get raw. That shit really get, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
when someone's like, hey, you gonna come over and pull up? It's like, no. What are we doing? What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm not doing that. Like, I need to go to sleep. I have things to do in the morning. Like, we need to be progressive at this stage in our life.
Listen, man, I still want you to
Free was never mind.
Yeah, I mean, niggas like clapping cheeks, but it's like,
pull up. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm mad.
Well, you're man.
I just said, I just told him, yo, pull up, my nigga.
I'm definitely telling
he literally just said it to somebody on the way here.
But you're not. But it's like, it's different. Like, you only telling that shit to bitch that you actually kind of fuck with. It's like, like when you was younger, you would just hit any cute bitch that was willing to let you hit type shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about more than anything.
Niggas not doing that no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas not just hitting shit just because.
And robbery is real.
You say what?
Robbery is real. So I don't think women should be in y'all's personal space unless you're dating them. You know, like if you can't go to her house to see, you know, to catch up with her, then you shouldn't be having her in your home.
Oh yeah, you definitely definitely shouldn't be lacking. Like,
it's just not even safe these days.
You definitely shouldn't be letting a bitch come through your spot that you don't even know where she lives.
Where she lives, I think that's key.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
You definitely gotta, like, you know what I mean, cross your T's and dot your I's.
Yes, it's a new day and age.
Don't get caught lacking.
Crazy. For sure. Nigga just got, that shit was just on the news, bitch just lying this nigga up. Just told him to come to the Bronx.
It happens a lot. Men are sending women to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Every time.
That's how it always starts, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like, that's women. Niggas always use a shorty to set up the fuckery. Like, that's how it goes.
Niggas that get set up. The same y'all niggas still showing money on the gram. They're still doing dumb shit.
Next thing you know, it's a shorty with a super duper charge. I bet half the joints in women prison is there off some dumb shit. They let a nigga set up for them and they got caught up in the fuckery of the whole shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever took money from a nigga?
My own boyfriend, I take money from him all the time.
That's nasty.
I peel right off the top. Because it's ours.
I never.
But to like a
stranger,
that
used to get me tight. Like,
I know, I get in trouble. It's not
stealing.
It's stealing, bro. It's stealing.
I don't even allow. I would never let. Don't let no bitches see no bread, bro. Ever.
No.
That's a dog.
But not to anybody. Now, if I'm just dating you, I'm not touching your money. I'm not trying to go to jail. But if you're my boyfriend and you spend the night at my house and and I cook dinner for you every night and we're in a relationship, give me my money. You already pay for everything anyway.
It's crazy.
That's wild.
What?
That's wild.
Yeah, especially something light, like a little, 200, 500 here and there.
Kelly trying to rape niggas.
Just add up.
Fucking
like
with
I was just telling Kayla, like, having a joint is a bill for sure.
Certain shorties is never gonna let you get up. Like, you'll never get up fucking with her. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
you bet, like, Kayla, you better be up. She's gonna charge you.
Yeah, certain joints will never let you get up. She's forever going to attack your
How much you feel like your man
should
spend on you a month?
Pay all my bills. Numero uno.
That's a lot.
My bills need to be paid.
That's a lot.
Especially.
So how much is your bills? Like 4 a month?
Something like that. Something like that.
3? So a nigga just say, here's 3 a month. You okay with that?
That's ridiculous.
No. Well, because I like to add up everything. Well, I don't like it like that, okay? I don't want to be on payroll. I just like, because what it matters to me is like the doing of it all. Like when I want my nails done, I want to text and say, babe, my nails are going to get done. And he sends it in. Or I'm going to the hair shop and he surprises me and sends it in. Or when it's the first of the month and then rent hits. Like, I like that feeling. I can technically pay for myself. Yeah. So I like to know that he loves me, he's here, and he's doing things for me. Really just to tell my friends.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, he's still paying everything.
Bros is always in competition with each other. It's like everybody's always in competition with everybody.
No, that's not true. Not real competition. Friends. We're not in competition.
Yes, it is.
We just like to judge each other as men. So it's like, what is he doing, girl? Because if not, I could find you a new one. So we all check in on the group chat. And let me let y'all know this. We all check in on the group chat and just basically read you for filth all day. Like, okay, he did this. And everyone's like, hand clap. And then someone's like, girl, I told him I needed this. And he said no. And we're like, leave him. We do that all day long.
Yeah, but that's still competition. That's you trying to show, hey, I got the best.
But it's us putting y'all into competition, not us.
No, it's still competition between y'all. Because y'all are trying to show, oh, I got this nigga does this. I got a nigga that's doing this, doing that. Like, you think your shorty's gonna put through every time a nigga curves with something that she asked for? Like, nah, they're not gonna admit every time they got curved every time they request something.
But it's not a reflection of us. They're trying to make themselves
look good.
No, it's not a reflection of us.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Well, let me just be clear.
My nigga loves me more than your nigga loves you.
Yeah, he don't really care.
But that says more about the man than it does about me.
No, I'm telling you, it's certain joints that a nigga I'll do more for than I would do for the next.
Well, not every man that you date knows your worth. So I could meet some guy right now, he don't know who I am, and he's like, no. But he doesn't know my worth. I know my own worth. My friends know my worth. So if I say, he's cheap, we're going to just write him off as cheap. They don't think, oh, because Kayla's not worthy of it. I've been getting it since 99. They know I'm worthy of it.
99? That's crazy. Yo, she's serious too.
No. That was me exaggerating. But yeah, no, it says more about the men than us. For sure.
I feel like it probably does say, I'm not saying it doesn't say nothing about the men, but I feel like y'all do that shit as far as competition too. It's just like the whole social media thing when y'all post what y'all got for this holiday or that holiday. It's all competition. It's all
Valentine's Day is definitely a competition.
That person loves me.
And I win every year.
That's all. Like, that shit is just
What'd you get for Valentine's this year? Did you get a bag?
I got a bag. I got some shoes. I got a wallet.
She was alright. It's definitely on the gram. It gets crazy. Is this new? I don't remember seeing that little Herman.
And right now, it's another bitch listening to this. Like, Kaylee, you not win every year. Get the fuck out of here. I just got this and that.
True.
No way. Like,
you know somebody's out there beating me, but I'm in competition with my own friends.
All this shit is foolishness, B. But anyway, we gonna get into let's take a break, man. Need some fucking water, bro.
Yeah, I think a little parched.
I mean, coming back, part 2. We gonna get into the this AUC shit. Morehouse got spelling. It ain't Ralph though. You know what I mean?
Kyrie dropped 60.
We gonna get into the sports. Well set, you already know. Episode 100.
No, that one. On this one. This isn't blocking me, right? Okay.
Yeah, we back. Are you looking at shit? Yo, we gotta talk about Kayla got red nails, bro, at her young age. I don't know, she's like 50 years old. Shit's trash.
I thought it was clean and classy and professional. I don't know how it turned into being a older lady thing. Okay.
It's giving godmother, auntie, grandmother. You know what I mean?
It's not to me.
You know
it's red apple with OPI. It's one of the most popular colors.
It's plain red. You try to make it sound better than what it was. What you talking about? But yeah, not again.
Rich, do you like my nails?
Oh, it don't matter to me. But yeah. We back at it, B. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on. Your man, what's his name? Benny the Butcher is out.
Damn, why? What's his name? Just try to slander Benny like that? Yeah, shout out to Benny. You know I'm a Griselda nigga.
Yeah, man. Your man Benny the Butcher's out. He got all the tough guys in the frenzy. Everybody's excited. There's a lot of angry music out.
We've been debating. First of all, Dirk came out with his album too, Lil Durk. And a couple niggas are saying Dirk is better. I just don't see it at all. Like, I'm happy that Dirk has the fame and the notoriety, but Benny shit is just more in depth. Like, he has better delivery, better bars, better vocabulary. Like, I'm all for Benny. And niggas was even willing to go a statement further and say they better than Wu-Tang. Like, that's where we at. Better rappers. You know what I mean?
Better than Wu-Tang was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. When y'all niggas threw that shit through the group chat, like, yo, Benny is better than Wu-Tang, I'm like, a whole group of niggas? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
at least 7 of them.
A whole group of Hall of Fame niggas? Like, that's crazy.
At least 7,
It's
bro.
like, stop the madness, bro. Like, I'm just so sick of the overall buffery. The overall buff make it harder to listen to the nigga music objectionably. Like, yo, I'm saying? Like, you already aggravated when you put his shit on. But the album was very fire. I like the fact that he didn't he kept it grimy. He didn't try to be a playboy on this one. He didn't try to give me a hit boy beat or nothing like that. I respected that.
Oh, you don't want to see that?
I mean, it's certain things that I'm not really signing up for. Like I was telling my man the other day, like I don't want to hear Conway rap like he's a fly handsome nigga. Like I'm not signing up for that. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way I don't really want to hear Benny rap like he's just like one of the flyest, illest nigga. Like rap like you was a good grimy drug dealer gangster nigga. Like keep it to that. Like you know what I mean? All that when you try to talk fly, like give me hit boy beats and bitches singing. Like,
I see.
That's not true.
One of the arguments that some of the niggas, I'm not gonna just say you, but other niggas was making like against Benny was like, oh well, I don't hear his shit in the club, and then you said, well, I don't want to hear him on a hit boy. So like, how is he supposed to get spins in the club?
The club isn't him. Okay. Like that shit is just not for you, my nigga. Some things is not for you. Just stay away from that. You feel me? Like
I agree.
Let that be the knock against you forever. Then like just have a knock. It's okay to have a knock against you.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you on that. Like that isn't for him. But my whole thing is I don't think that should be a detriment. You know what I'm saying? As against to like why he's not better than another rap artist. Like,
I mean, if you don't fulfill a lane, then it's a detriment to your craft. Like you don't fulfill a whole genre of vibes. Like there's no vagina in the world that wants to hear your music. That's crazy.
Are you familiar with Benny the Butcher, Kayla?
I have no idea who you guys are.
You know who Lil Durk is?
I know who Lil Durk is because I know he's in a relationship and he's really in love.
Yeah. You know Smirky, yo.
Do you like Durk? Is that somebody you want to listen to?
No, absolutely not. But nothing personal to him. I just don't like I don't like rap music. I don't listen to rap.
So you don't like No Holes?
Maybe a little. Okay, Jay-Z has some conscious lyrics I respect, and J. Cole for sure. He taps into that. But as far as like gangster rap, if you're shooting or in the club with strippers, I don't have time. It just doesn't coincide with my life.
Yeah, nigga went into the club. So you don't like strip clubs no more?
No.
Oh, you against the strip
club? I don't
club?
go to the strip club. I don't do anything that's in a low vibration. I don't like it.
Damn.
I know.
I'm not gonna let her slay. Yo, shout out to Platinum 21. That's my favorite spot.
Yeah.
I go there all
I
the
won't
time.
be there.
I don't know how you do it.
Day shift or night shift. You won't catch me in Platinum.
I don't know how you do it.
She's in Atlanta calling the strip club a low vibration. It's crazy.
I know.
It is though. Like I mean, it's cool, but
it's ghetto and it stinks, and it's a lot of prostitution, and it's a lot of shit that has nothing to do with me.
What's prostitution?
Prostitution is when you are taking off your clothes.
Sex work.
It's all the same exact thing.
But I feel like prostitution.
Even if when you're showing your vagina for small cash, that's prostitution to me, and I don't agree with it.
Damn.
Especially not black women. I hate to walk into a strip club and see black women showing their vaginas for $5 and $10. Nothing makes me feel more sick.
So you rather see just white women do it?
I'd rather see no women do it. I like to see humanity grow. But see, collectively.
Nah, that's why required.
Yeah, Teresa's is fire. And that's why I gotta stop you. Like, if that woman owns that, and that's what if that's like? I know some women that get off by like being naked in front of people. Like, that's something.
Teresa's just a part of life.
You feel me? Like everybody's wired different.
I don't know. Me
That's
personally,
true.
I don't like.
It's
I
just
don't
not
got
me.
it in me to hang out at strip clubs all day. I'm not a hang out at a strip club nigga. Just cause like I just find that to be too expensive as of a mackin. Like you know what I'm
That
saying.
too.
Like I'm just, I don't know. I don't know how niggas do it. Like yo, it's too much money spent for me, so I'm just
It's
gonna
not
stay out of that
progressive.
shit.
It's
You know
not
what I mean?
progressive.
Can I just want to speak to that for Rich real quick. Day shift platinum's $10, and like we don't. I'm not throwing money on bitches every time we go there. I'm really just going there to smoke a blunt and listen to whatever new Atlanta music is out, and then we leave. I'll be there for like 45 minutes, hour, and I'm out.
Yeah, I mean,
Regular shit.
45 minutes is like you in and out. You had one or two
I
drinks, but
might get it. Yeah, I might
even
get it some
still,
wings.
that's money. That's money spent that I
It
ain't
is money
that I
spent.
ain't need to spend. I'm not good at telling multiple whores back to back no. Like
I
so,
am.
you walk in a strippy, you're trying to have a
I
good
got
time,
that shit
you're
down.
trying to relax.
Yo, let me
It's
push it.
25 pretty bitches
Ew.
just came through to my hey
They
babe,
will.
and then now I gotta be rude to 20 pretty bitches in a row. I don't want to be rude to 20 pretty bitches,
See,
so I'm just gonna stay away from that shit.
I feel you on that, but I've gotten to the point where now it's like they can like read body language. Like he don't want to be bothered. Like he just wants to smoke his bomber and just listen to the music and step off. Cause like when I first used to go on a lot, it'd be like, yo, there's.
I
Now
hate
it's
that
like
shit.
they just yo, what's up? Let me smoke with you maybe, and I don't really want to share the blunt. But yeah,
No,
we not. It's
no,
not gonna
no.
be multiple
I
No,
hate
no,
bitches
that
asking
no.
for
shit.
dances.
And then like some crazy skeevy butt naked bitches is coming through trying to hit my spliff. Like I don't know where these whores
Ew.
been.
It's
Like I'm
COVID.
cool. Like you know what I mean.
I don't
Like
even like
I
sharing
feel
blunts
like
anyway.
I'm just like the strip club is cool in doses. I'm just not like that's just not my thing. I ain't gonna lie.
I just feel like if we're all trying to grow and be successful, rich, wealthy, rich in vibration people, we have 24 hours in a day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not spending 3, 4, or 2 or half of an hour doing that shit because it literally brings no value to anything I have going on.
That's
Period. If you want to smoke a blunt, you should smoke a blunt in your car on the way to your next move. Like always be progressive in every moment of every day. And I think that's what separates people. I think people are divided by who values time and who wastes time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like our time is ticking. We're only human beings. We only got these bodies for so long. You have to keep going.
I tell niggas you only got a good
Strip club is not about to hold me up.
I feel like you only got a good 4 or 5 hours of the day to be actually productive. Like the way your mind and your body is actually working in harmony, and you like your most productive self. It's really only like 4 or 5 hours in a day where you really could.
I could see that. It may be a prime time.
Yeah, like where you're.
But anything is productive, even if you're just like it could be a meal prep in the morning. It could be anything that just benefits who you're becoming.
Nah, that's real.
It could be booking a flight, and it could also be being on that flight.
My thing is, what I'm saying is like, if you wasting too much time doing other shit, or like, it's only so much time of the day where your brain is actually at its optimum peak. So if you wasting that time doing other shit, like fucking talking shit, gossiping, da da da, and your prime optimal brain times and shit, like you not because like. Then, unless you want to Adderall or some shit, you're not about to sit down and learn some shit at 11 o'clock at night. Your brain just doesn't work like that. You just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you could try to fool yourself into that.
So you know what I do though? At 11 o'clock at night, that's when I like do things like pick out my clothes for the next day. Like when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to be thinking about like blue with the pink. I'm not doing that shit. When I wake up in the morning, I need to be productive. So my clothes are lined up for the week during those downtimes that you were just speaking
That's
on.
why I even like some shit like straightening up your kitchen or some shit. I do that shit before I even go to bed.
Before I go to bed.
Because I don't want to get up in the morning and be doing this mindless shit.
No,
and that's wasting my vibes. And then it takes a good hour and a half or whatever out of my morning productivity.
Absolutely. So imagine when you're already thinking like that, and then somebody says, "Come smoke a blunt at the strip club for a couple hours." You'd be like, "Nick, are you dumb? I don't have time for that shit. I'm trying to goddamn clean my
Nah, I feel you. Like,
but once you're conscious of that, it's really hard to go back because now, even for you, Free, the next time you're in platinum, I'm not saying you're not going to go, but you're going to be conscious of the fact of, damn, I wasted my time.
To me, it's just a super expensive habit. That's why I'm like, yo, this shit is super expensive.
It's unproductive habit.
And like, yeah, because even when like, you might say, yo, I can make a couple dollars in this strip club, but that like, man, you fuck around and break even, like, because you been here doing this and that, and then it's like you're not really paying attention to what you're spending. Like some people got the discipline of all time. Salute to y'all niggas. I'm not good enough to tell whores no all day and not spend no money inside a strip club, so I just avoid that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember one time I was with this guy. We started off in Atlanta, and he booked a private jet for us to fly to New York because he had a meeting. And we left from New York on his little PJ, and he had another meeting in Las Vegas. And we literally had, we ate in Atlanta. We ended up having meetings in New York, and then we ended up in Vegas for some sort of a summit. And we did all of that within 24 fucking hours. And I was like, damn. I can think of a 24 hours where I laid in the bed and talked on the phone with my homegirl when this nigga, who's clearly richer than all of us, says we don't have time for that. You know, like things like packing luggages, we didn't have time because we were on to the next jet, on to the next flight, on to the next meeting. Yeah. He never stopped working. And when you call his phone, you have to have like a time slot because he's on to the next phone call. That's and it made me be conscious of how much time I waste. And it let me know this is why my bank account and his bank account, because it's two different types of people.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like I really never want to be that guy. Like it's weird because it's like I want to be successful, but I want to be able to relax. Like I don't want to be the nigga that got a fucking blocked out, regimented phone schedule time.
But you won't always be like that. You have to get yourself there.
Like
Oprah puts her feet up now, but it's because she's put in so much work when you had that primary state, you know.
But I will say, like, just to give Galen some, like, on the flip side though, like, even when you get like whatever niggas is doing, that's gonna allow you to be making millions and millions of dollars. You're gonna just be busy, like by default. Like you just it's not even a situation where you're gonna not be able to chill.
It's
like,
not even possible.
Like whether it be just with the podcast, you own a real estate, like you gonna constantly be on the phone, like you will be playing this shit. So you're not even gonna realize it. Like damn, like I just went through the whole day and I was doing shit. And you know what I'm saying, like as opposed to you know what I'm saying, just having all this different free time. Like you'll make time because you be your own boss, but it'll be limited.
Yeah,
like
you
even
go out
now,
your way to make free time. You go out your way to make your own free time.
Facts.
I like to stay up late. I stay up late. That's when I get most of my free time in. You know what I'm saying? Late at night.
So if that's how we feel about the strip club wasting time, imagine back to rap music, which is where we started. Rap music is where we started, and we talked about how they encourage all of this like violence and being on the block and who fucks with who and who shot who and a whole bunch of irrelevant shit that's not really progressive to anybody. It really makes me think that it's all mental illness in the hood.
Well, if you listen to rap or like especially from up north, like you know, like drill is just taking over New York. And like they even met with the mayor because the mayor came out with a statement like this shit is just too ignorant.
What is? I don't even know what that is.
I'll play you some drill later on, but basically it's just niggas talking about smoking niggas that they killed. They spinning the blocks like a drill, like you going on a drill mission to shoot somebody.
It's just some music about murder.
It's just music. Yeah, it's just murder music. You know what I mean?
Like murdering each other, basically.
And obviously,
that's
like
so sad.
Some niggas was trying to blame the music as to why the Bronx and shit in New York is so violent.
But it's not even a question. It's not even a question. I don't want you to even.
The music definitely helps turn shit up.
It turns it up because it furthers the disrespect, but the lack of resources and the people being poor is the reason why niggas start acting.
But we're not fighting for our resources because we're too busy.
But if they're using
because when you're going down to city council and you're fighting for your rights and you're fighting for what you need and you're advocating for your community, you don't have time to be listening to fucking Little Durk or drill music. But that's the problem.
But let me stop you there.
Because they have the resources there.
Some of the niggas that are using the drill music that are performing, they're using that as an outlet, as a way to get out the hood. They want to make money off the music. That's still a part of it. Like we're not just using drill music to just not do nothing. Like niggas are still trying to earn dollars, still trying to get deals, and they are getting deals. You know what I'm saying? But it's unfortunate because I was talking to one of my homegirls who's an A&R. Like, they dealing with one of the drill rappers in New York, and these niggas is always in jail because they always got guns on them. Like, it's always some stupid shit. So it's like high risk, high reward type shit. But the low niggas love it. Like, if you go to New York, niggas don't want to hear that rappity rap shit no more. Niggas want to hear ignorant, who's getting shot, what packs is getting smoked on, like, who are we smoking today? That's what's popular. So it's like if you are A&R, if you run a label, it's like, well, damn, I gotta get a drill rapper because they don't want to hear Votto and Lloyd Banks just rapping a bunch of bars no more.
And that's sad.
It's unfortunate, and that's just my man. Man is one of the artists, so Rich will tell you like I be promoting that nigga all the time, and I like some of the shit. Like they say clever shit, but you gotta balance it. Like I could go 1 or 2 drill songs, then I gotta listen to some R&B because it's too much. Like it's too much on my spirit.
Trash. A lot of that shit is totally garbage. That shit is
because you have people who are like using it to like monetize off of it, and that's really unfortunate when you think about like us as a people. I remember I work in production, and when I did a reality show, and we had a whole bunch of like women living in a house, and it was so much drama and conflict and fighting, and it was my first time being at work and saying I can't do this anymore. As a matter of fact, specifically it was the singer Nivea. She was on camera. I mean, she was walking away and she was yelling, "My mama's a fucking crackhead. My daddy's a fucking crackhead. What the fuck y'all think I'ma do?" And I watched a white producer look back at the camera op and say, "Did you get that?" Yeah. Because he was so happy that she said it.
Did you get
and
that?
And it was in that moment that I realized, what the fuck am I doing here? This is not for me. And I vowed that I would never take a project that went against my people and their image or anything that was against their progression. So from now on, I will definitely turn away anything that just isn't for us because why are we exploiting ourselves and each other? It really doesn't make sense. And we're conscious people. If you can handle
conscious people?
Well, if you can handle being an A&R for a company, you have to have some sort of like intellect, you know? So anyone who's employed and conscious in here, like they have the ability. Now, who may not be conscious to it is the boys that are involved in it, but they don't control that money side. They don't have any, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think that the responsibility is on us.
It's on us, but it's not gonna stop until we get total control. A, B, niggas have seen all the money Mona Scott made off of drama with Love and Hip Hop.
It's sick.
At the end of the day, negativity sells.
You know
negativity produces a lot of income.
They was talking about like when you gotta go on Jocelyn's show, like you gotta sign a contract that allows her to put hands on you and violate you, but you can't fight back. It's just all crazy. So like she just the talk as disrespectful as possible. You just gotta hold it down.
And it's just not enough of us. We don't have enough TV shows to do shit like that. We don't have enough black networks. We don't have enough of it to even like waste time on that shit because it's just not enough. White people can do that because they control TV. There's 100 million white shows, so they can have a few that are on bullshit. We can't have 70% of black shows and black music being bullshit.
I mean,
to be where do we go from there?
But look though, like the other perspective, right? So, really, the fact that it's only 70% is kind of good now, because at the beginning, the only way a black person could get on TV or on the radio or some shit was just through negativity only.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we actually are
we actually
involved in a new aspect, the whole different aspects of black entertainment are just now really coming to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Because negativity was the only way a nigga could get on before.
Right.
True. And still, like if you're a rapper now, if you don't have ops, like I don't know if you can get a deal. Like
so sad.
Like you can't get a deal.
But you know why though? Because black people are not higher ups in those companies. If you think about Capitol Records, or I don't even know record labels.
Look at Empire. Every nigga that popped on Empire in the last 2 years ended up getting killed. Like or that had to deal with them.
And even the
Dolph,
black
King
people,
Von, all of them niggas, Mo 3.
But
like,
even the black people that are up higher in these labels or whatever, they're
promoting the dumb
shit.
They're just
with the selling the status quo. They're not beat for no black power fucking like ain't nobody trying to. If you already successful, why would you shake the table? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's the problem.
If I'm up the rankings, why the fuck would I shake the table?
And that's why I said I would like to. I stand on the fact that I'm okay with saying no. Not that my numbers are that high, but it's just like I'm okay now with saying no. That's not for me. Like it's something bigger than that to me. So there's no real check you could put on it. And I think that. And it's really not even black power. It's more so of self-respect. Yeah, Respect yourself. Like just you, not anybody else.
There's a very small percentage of people in power or moving up in the ranks that have self-respect, cultural respect, and want to see the improvement overall of colored people, black people, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So you got people that's moving up that don't even have these type of perspectives at all. Like they don't have no community perspective or no upbringing of black community perspective at all. So you know what I'm saying? They looking at shit totally different.
And can I add that is the beauty of the HBCU experience, and that when I attended Clark Atlanta University, I remember my professor saying, "Stand up," you know, like. Right now, I want everyone to repeat after me. And we would say chants like, you know, I'm black, this is what I do, everything. She said, no matter what you're into, what your major is, I want everyone to know that. Take it and do something for your community, you know?
HBCU
and that was the beauty of being on that campus.
HBCUs definitely help communitize the whole black experience.
Absolutely. And it was where we networked and where everybody around you was just...
You start to look at niggas differently than you did beforehand.
Absolutely. And those Morehouse men, they stood for something and they were clean and well kept and they weren't like niggas in the hood. They were a different breed of black men. All right? And those Spelman girls were intellectual and they're covered up and they're majoring in political science. They're majoring in mathematics. It was literally black excellence, the root of black excellence out of Atlanta, because Atlanta is another great black hub. Yeah. And I really appreciate that HBCU experience.
Yeah.
Well,
they're not even looking at shit different, feeling different about shit.
Speaking of HBCU, though, I think it's a good segue. Shout out to Ralph Lauren.
Shout out to Ralph.
They just put out a Morehouse Spelman
and it's
collab.
So clean.
You know what I mean? I like it. It's been a little backlash, like it's giving civil rights era. You know what I mean?
It's cool. I mean, I like to be able to talk shit and say, yo, my school co-signed by Ralph. We got the Ralph line, your bum ass school. It ain't Ralph though. We never heard of your label, Sway. You know what I mean? I could talk mad shit, but at the same time,
do I really need to see niggas dressed like it's 1943? Like
yes,
what black great what
you do.
What olden times black greatness are we what
you
what
do. It's
what
not
make
olden
America
times.
great again?
It's
Blackness
not
are we
olden times. It's
striving
just
for?
it's foreign to you. It's foreign to you,
so
Rich.
Would you prefer like contemporary? Is
Do
that
I
what
want to
you're
see black people dressed like they in the
Yes,
antebellum
we
South?
do. Please.
No, I don't.
What I will
Do I
say,
want to see a bunch of black women in white dresses like it's
Do we
1943
still
in
want
the
to see niggas
antebellum
in
South?
Givenchy? That's over. Kill the graphic t-shirts. Kill the fucking tight jeans. Kill the
Like-
fucking Jordans. Clean it the fuck up. Let's
what I will
clean
say
up.
too,
Address how you want to be addressed.
You can clean it up without looking
Period.
like it's 1940, without looking like you shine
Yes,
shoes. Them
1940
niggas look
me.
like they shine shoes.
Cardigan me.
Them niggas look like they shine shoes.
I'm
Cardigan
for the
me.
cardigans. Because I had to tell Rich, I had to tell a couple of niggas, 80% of the niggas that go to Morehouse want to wear Chelsea boots and shawl collars and cardigans.
Rightfully so.
sure.
And
A
that's why
shawl
you
collar
address
and a
them with
cardigan is
respect.
fire if you put it on right. But the imagery they had on that
So you feel
website
like
and on that shit
it wasn't vibrant
was some
enough?
1942 antebellum South shit, segregation looking ass,
But
Martin
it's the
Luther
new
King
wave
looking
now.
ass
But
shit.
it's the new wave now because these are Morehouse
And
men.
I get it.
And it is our history.
Polo does that. Like they
shit is
use
timeless.
It always
they
looks
use
like
that
that.
classic.
They
look
always
for-
use that look.
But when you dealing with black people, you can't just copy paste what you did with white people and throw black people in it. You can't just do that all the time. That's not always gonna fly. Because now, what are you making? What are we harkening back to? What greatness are we looking back at? Segregation and antebellum South and semi-slave looking shit? Nah, for this one, Polo, I need you to go contemporary. I need you to give me a bunch of fly new niggas on their way up in new suits with iPads and shit. I need you to know the future. The future is black, not the past. That black past you showing me looks like some real
We're
poor
running from it.
racism shit. Yeah, I don't want no part of that. Yeah,
I feel you. And
I
some
hear
niggas
him,
in
but
the
I like
comments,
it.
but I kind of like it. Like for Ralph, like I do have some shawl collar Ralph pieces in my closet. Like I gotta get the Morehouse patch. It's only right. You know what I mean? And for Ralph, in his defense, they shit is like a lot of their pieces do be timeless like that. You could bring it out if you was in the 1930s.
You can rock a shawl
or
collar
2020s.
without looking like it's 1940 and you just escaped slavery. You can rock the
Escape
shawl
slavery
collar
is
without the
crazy.
slave vibes. It was well OD fresh out of slave vibes in that whole
Now the question
on the website was crazy.
The question I do have is like, so are the profits going to Morehouse? Like, where's that going
Where's
on?
the money
Where's
going?
the money going? Like,
Who
or is
are
it
they-
just
is it
going back to
donation?
Ralph? Is he saying like, look, I'm giving y'all niggas some patches.
I
but
think
I'm still
he's
pocketing
gonna
all the
probably
boots.
donate a little
I would
percentage to
hope
some
he will.
scholarship.
He got
Scholarship
to.
fund for percentage to a
Like,
scholarship fund.
I would hope, bro.
Something
Like,
like-
don't do that. Like,
But
let's
it's not
don't
gonna
just blatantly exploit us.
It's not gonna be
Just-
ground shaking. It's not gonna be earth moving. You know what I'm saying?
But we're gonna get a couple dollars.
And it's so easy for these companies to it's so easy to say, oh, we did something with Morehouse and Spelman. Like it's so easy to just suck the HBCU wave and be like, oh, we fuck with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fuck with the most upper crusted, well learned of the niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
The top 10, the talented 10.
Yeah, but we're not gonna touch the rest of you niggas. Rest of you niggas in the slums, we're not fucking.
And
with
I
that
respect
at
his
all.
business.
I don't think Ralph and Tuskegee are gonna do a collab.
Never.
Oh my god.
Or Hampton.
Never.
Maybe Howard.
Maybe Hampton is bougie.
Hampton is a little bougie.
Hampton's fake bougie.
They
They might gotta go. I wouldn't. They gotta throw Howard a bone. You know what I mean? I
They
feel
might.
like.
They might now, but now everything after this is dick eating.
Yeah.
Now y'all
that's
buffing
true.
us. Get off
Yeah,
us. Get
yeah,
off
y'all
me.
late.
What's up, bossy bitch? Get off me. I mean,
Yeah.
That's a fact. So
Like, yo,
it's already been done. We
yeah,
forgot.
we done it. We did it.
Nah,
It's
facts,
over.
facts.
We
Facts.
did it.
But I'm just happy we got a collab to get to talk shit. Like,
Yeah,
Ralph
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
beautiful. It's
It's
beautiful.
a good space to talk shit. I mean, I went immediate clip on the gram. It ain't
I
Ralph
had to go
though.
over it, yeah.
Immediate
I seen that.
Kanye
Like, let's
clip.
take it front it.
We don't know your labels.
We don't know.
man.
Yeah, he gets said, what is that? We don't know the name of your
You don't
shit.
know the name of your clothing line.
Like, it ain't Ralph
Yeah.
level.
It ain't Ralph level.
I
Ralph
love
do
to
make
see
good
it.
quality.
I enjoyed that
Yes.
grandstand, but I did not like the imagery. I will say, it's like y'all trying to remind me of the antebellum South too much. B. I don't like
Copy.
that. The whole black women dressed in all white Philly dresses like it's 1920. I ain't like that.
Gotta do a little sports, man. Slash shit going on. Your
Sports,
cousin-
man.
All right, look, you predicted Tom and the Chip.
Still in Tampa Bay. I think they're poised for a run. The NFC is weak.
It is weak.
You know what I'm saying?
My
Like,
Cowboys, we just losing everybody.
Yeah.
Randy Gregory did an SMD to us. He
The
told
only-
he was going to sign with us, and then he said, I'm going to Denver with Russ and them niggas,
you
which is
gotta
crazy.
think. You gotta think. It's LA. It's LA and Green Bay, and that's it.
Tom really took the sports news. Like, March Madness don't hit the same. Like, this nigga's not even talking about March Madness for real. Like,
March Madness don't hit the same because the best young niggas don't play in college anymore.
Yeah, but it's still like at least before like niggas will look forward to the day when they would like pick the slots and see what niggas was sliding. Like
that shit happened on the low over the weekend. I was watching that shit. I didn't even realize I was watching it. I just had ESPN.
You just happened to be watching they picking the bracketology shit. Like that used to be a thing. Like you know what I'm saying. I will say though, like with the transfer portals and the NIL and all that, and G League giving niggas half a ticket and the OTE. It don't make sense to go to college. Why am I going to college, bro? Like, don't make no sense. Niggas, high school niggas getting paid half a ticket to play in that OTE shit in the Atlantic Station. You know what I mean? Like, fuck college. I'm going to get paid.
Fuck college.
So I get it. Speaking of basketball, Kyrie dropped 60. Beautiful.
Yeah.
He's a savant. Love watching him. The mandate is ridiculous.
COVID is done. Free everybody.
Eric Adams look like a dick eater. First of all, you mean to tell me I can come into the game? So I'm just familiarized. Right now, Kyrie isn't allowed to play at home in the Barclays. But they will allow him to come and watch the team play.
Because of vaccination.
Yeah, because he's not vaccinated.
Okay, copy.
So he went the last game that the Nets played, he could only show up as a spectator. He sat literally a foot behind the bench. No mask on.
So what's the
point? He can't play on the court, which was 4 feet away.
And they fined him for letting him in the
And they fined him for letting him in. He went to the locker room. So now niggas is looking at Eric Adams like remove the fake private mandate. And what makes it even worse, players that aren't vaccinated can play in the Barclays.
Yeah,
it's just that
it's literally
you
stupid.
can't play as on a home team.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's literally stupid.
Like,
okay. Well, to their defense, it's because all this is new to us. We're aligning rules on both sides. They're not coinciding.
It doesn't make sense at all. Like if you
it's confusing stuff.
The rule doesn't make sense. If you say a visitor player from the beginning of the season has always been like this. A visiting player could come into the stadium unvaccinated and play, but the player on our team can't play unvaccinated.
It's crazy.
That is fucking retarded.
It's retarded.
Like who the fuck? Like y'all, the way y'all come up with these rules, it's strictly a power grab. It's an authoritative. Yo, we can do this. Watch, you have to bend to us. That's all it is. Like, you know what I mean? And all these motherfuckers now are trying to, these lame ass niggas on ESPN is like, oh, he should just get the shot.
No,
he should just, all you fucking weirdos and you pussies out there that just be like, oh, that's the rules and you follow them because that's the rules.
I've heard real black men say that.
Like, bro, they're literally making shit up out of thin air and now you're talking about, but that's the rules and you have to follow the rules because the rules are here for, like, yo, you motherfuckers are so weak.
I know.
Sheep. Soft
but
people.
A lot of them, let's break them down now.
Bought and paid for it too. There's those guys too that have been paid off to influence other motherfuckers.
But we talking about young black men that are from the hood that never had nothing. So we're talking about those contracts that carry their families and that's really all they can depend on. They're willing to do anything by any means necessary to stay on the court. And I've heard this out of their own, like, this is how they speak amongst themselves. Like, I don't care what they ask me to do at this point.
Yeah, they don't
I need to take care of my family. Yeah.
But there's a lot of NBA players ain't from the fucking trenches. Like, you know
most
what I'm saying?
Of them aren't.
A lot of them niggas aren't. That's an old narrative. Most of the NBA players are from well-to-do households and they went to private school their whole life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But they go to those schools because of their scholarships, so their family is still poor. Like, you know,
sometimes they not. A lot of times they not.
Poor in perspective of millionaire basketball money versus your mom versus your mom being a nurse. Your mom being a nurse compared to your contract is just a big contrast there. Yeah. So now your whole family has upgraded and moved on, and they're relying upon your funds, no matter where they came from.
Further, like Rich said, like even if they are poor, like if you're elite, by the time you get to like 11th and 12th grade, like money's coming in. Like if you playing AAU, like niggas have probably threw you a couple bones, like come this way. And like you said, now like you can make money as a high school nigga. Like you don't even have to go to college. Like you could go G League or you could go OTE.
My thing is, if you went and folded and got the vaccine for whatever, that's on you, my nigga. Like that's well and good. Do your thing.
Yeah, that's
your reason is your reasoning. But to turn around and say the next man should just go get it and
that's
stop all the drama and all that. That's just some whole shit to me.
Yeah,
and I can't get with that. If this is the stance he decided to make, respect the fact that he's making it a stance.
And he's bold enough to do it and to go against an industry that's that large. Like, that's major.
And he's making them bend step by step. At first it was he can't play at all. Now, he can only play away. Eventually they're going to let him play. You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie got money to play them type of games.
Exactly. And he got the money to say fuck out of here for a while.
Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of them don't.
Like, Kyrie's already on a max deal. A lot of niggas can't do that.
The niggas with the money, but it takes them people with the money that could sacrifice. The people that could sacrifice have to be the ones to make the sacrifice.
Yeah.
If the people that's in position to make the sacrifice don't make the sacrifice, then everybody just gonna get bowled over.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
We needed more niggas to stand up like Kyrie. Like,
absolutely.
I'm good, bro.
If you can afford it, please do it.
But it's mad players in the league not
vaccinated. There's a couple niggas.
They just don't play somewhere. They just don't play somewhere that force them to be vaccinated.
Shout out to my nigga Bradley Bill. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers.
New York is where they experiment on the population. So New York City and New York State is where they try to enact all the real weird rules first and try to see how shit's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. New York is literally an experiment for the rest of the country. They use New York as an experiment and see how it's a social experiment.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And they use it to see how they're going to treat the rest of the country. For real.
I can see, yeah.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Kyrie, though. That 60... His shit was so fire. I actually watched the game again last night. I was watching it. I was telling y'all, and then I had to, rewind and watch it again. That's how,
Shout out to Kyrie. Taking a stand.
No shot. Niggas said unvaccinated Kyrie might be best version.
For being super nice. I love him. Unvaxxed Kyrie is shit.
Is elite.
He's dropping fuck you. He's dropping fuck you buckets every time he gets on the
court. Motivated.
Because he's going 40, 50, 60 points in there every time he touches the court. He's going nuts.
He just had 50 last week. He said, I'm going to give y'all niggas 60 this week. He could have went for 70. Fuck talking about.
He's going nuts.
Shout out to Kyrie.
He's going nuts. Deshaun Watson might get to Atlanta. Shout out to him.
We got to shout out to Deshaun Watson of the criminal charges.
Criminal charges
from
freak
fuck
bitches.
Out of here.
So all the women lied?
That bitch is lying, man.
The police said it's not
enough evidence to convict. Nigga lied, man.
Convicting them. Fuck it.
That's
Wait, it just wasn't enough evidence?
Yeah.
Okay,
let me indict him. You don't know if them freaks is lying or not.
He might have been doing some freak shit with the rub and tug.
He was definitely doing some freak shit with the rub and tug.
No,
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that really happens. That shit's not that far fetched. When they get those massages, it's real intimate business, and I can see a man trying every time he gets a chance.
Grab cock, bro.
That's not okay though.
I think they willingly grabbed the cock. I think they willingly grabbed.
I think they was grabbing his meat, bro.
Okay, and clearly they were.
I don't think he forced them. They was making it sound like he was just forcing them.
It's not this is why, as a woman, I can tell you, it's not that a man's like, bitch, touch my dick. That's not how it works. It's pressure. It's pressure. It's pressure. First of all, to be hired by Deshaun Watson when you're a regular, everyday masseuse, that's great for you. And you want to hold on to that contract because that's your income. So you want to do right by him. You don't want to be disrespectful. But you don't want to do those things. And you shouldn't be subjected to that shit. I didn't come here to rub on you. What are we talking about? Yeah, if I was your fucking accountant, you wouldn't treat me like that. But because I'm a masseuse and you're naked, I have to touch you? That's sick. But
so where do you post the massage? Because let me give you this. I know women.
What are we talking about here? No, don't stand here and vouch for that man. That shit's nasty and it's wrong.
No.
Word.
I know women that have gone to the masseuse and they be like, yo, the masseuse, they get right in the area. They get close to the vagina.
Because you have muscles there. Yeah. But I don't want anyone to ask me to touch him here. You guys don't try to. We know what we're saying.
Yeah, we're not going to co-sign the creepy shit in the masseuse.
Now, if legal teams... I'm sure that the attorneys he has versus the attorneys that they can't afford, I'm sure they won in the judicial system.
No. I got to stop you there because the attorney, they all had the same attorney. All 22 accusers had the same attorney. And this attorney was best...
Word, but fuck that.
He was best friends with the Texans owner, and the charges ain't come out.
Yeah, he got off, but
the charges ain't come out till Deshaun wanted to leave the Texans. Then now all of a sudden charges came out,
and that's fine. But now we're not gonna sit in this room and act like it's cool because he's dead wrong for doing it.
From the creeps, B. It is what it is. My man did what he had to do. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get into our favorite segment. You know what I mean? We're all set. We'll wrap this joint up. You know what I mean?
Who want to start?
What you all set on? Oh, you want me to start?
I'll start it off because I got it's not my all set segment is kind of special. That's just a little shout out. I'm not really all set per se on niggas. I'm all set on wrestlers dying, but I gotta shout out my nigga Razor Ramon because that's my favorite wrestler. RIP to him. We didn't really get into too much of that. That nigga was a big part of my childhood. I used to go around throwing toothpicks at niggas, giving niggas razor's edge in the pool. So I just want to shout out my nigga Razor, man. RIP, man. Niggas gotta lay off the drugs and shit, B. For real. Shit is a lot. Steroids, shit is no good. So I'm all set on that. But yeah, RP Razor, man. I just throw that out there. That's where I'm at.
I'll go next. Mine is quick. I'm all set on people not being in touch with their heritage. I feel like a lot of us don't have fathers in our households, or we don't know our great-great-grandfather's last name, and I respect that. But now, in today's society, we have the ancestries.coms and the me123s, and I think that we should start looking into it and indulging in it so we can kind of know where we come from. When you know where you come from, you kind of respect where you're going. And I think I did it, and I was surprised to know that I actually have a lot of European in me, which I never knew. And I learned a lot about myself through what parts of Africa my people come from, and they showed me some of my greats from, you know, a long time. And I think that we should just take advantage of that as people and kind of be in tune with who we really are. And I found out that I had a long lost sister on Ancestry.com.
Where is she?
That's unbelievable. She lives in Texas. And she's only a few years older than me. And I thought that was amazing.
How she look?
She doesn't look like me at all. We don't look much alike. Okay. But anywho, I just think that people should take advantage of that because in today's society, the DNA thing is a thing, and just get in tune with your history.
Copy.
I would be leery about giving these companies my DNA, but
what they gonna do, Rich?
They can reproduce you.
Replicate you.
You don't know what you. That. You should look at what you're signing up for when you give your DNA to these companies.
Oh gosh.
Seriously, it's real shit. It's in a fine print. But
definitely in a fine print.
But I'm all set on the 13,000th boutique that Shorty's got. God. The 18,000 little Marty Jannetty wrestler outfits that Shorty just rotating every boutique. I'm all set. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
he
good.
Say he's sick of the bodysuits. That's what he said.
Like,
color body
I'm
suits.
cool with the body, but
I like bodysuits.
Do 800 different people need to sell the same bodysuit?
Yeah, that's where we're at. Like, I love bodysuits on women. Let me say
like,
that. Let's be
clear. Do your thing, Marty Jannetty, but goddamn, like,
yo, Marty Jannetty's crazy.
So they dressed like a wrestler from the 86.
I think that the problem is us as women, because women are usually the ones who own those companies. We are, as Black women, I think that we don't realize the broad spectrum of all the ways that we can make money, all of the businesses we can invest in, all of the skills we can indulge in. Invest in your skills and yourself. A small note, my father always told me, look around you. Everything in the room is $1 million business. That's $1 million. We can talk about tile on the floor. Not even the tiles, but the concrete that goes between it is $1 million industry. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to say the girls that I'm influenced by sell T-shirts. So I'm going to put my logo and sell T-shirts. No. You can trade rice. You can sell mattresses. You can get into law. Like, you can be into photography. Yeah. There are so many things that we can do, so many markets that Black people haven't touched. And I'm asking you, if you didn't go to school for fashion or fashion merchandising or even business marketing, do not sell clothes on Instagram because it doesn't make any sense. And don't limit yourself to doing what influencers are influencing you to do.
And then with IG, you know what it is?
Find
your niche because you have a purpose.
Your strength.
You can't find it when you're chasing someone else's purpose.
I think a lot of some of these women, like, they get confused. Like, with IG, like, if you look good, then you got a lot of followers. And then, like, assuming that if you popping on IG, you might have got next to a rich nigga, he might have bought you some Celine and Chanel. Now, all of a sudden, you think you're a fashionista. That's not the case.
And that's not your path. It's not your vision. Like, learn French. Let's all invest in things that actually make us better people and stop investing in this bullshit because we're influenced by people who we don't know.
Yeah, and buying expensive shit doesn't mean you have style.
It doesn't. It means you're wasting your money.
You bought a lot of expensive
invest in your home. Invest in yourself.
Well, that's that. Episode 100. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for tapping in.
Yeah.
Free Kayla. Free Kayla. Thank you for pulling up.
Yes. We are home.
I ain't hit the button, but they did the manual joint.
Manual clap.
The manual joint. You know what I mean?
Word. Yeah. It's lit.
Liddy. Thank y'all.
Bye, guys.